Shaking, y'all. It's the Pop Culture Kings. How you doing? I'm Tank. Sir Host Ice. Talk to me. Tell me something. What's going on, sir?
Okay, today we're going to talk about the upcoming movies for this year.
Oh, before I forget, to all my friends in Africa, go for it. Let's do this.
Okay, I don't know what to say after that. I really don't. But
You don't speak the language. It's okay. I understand. Let's do this.
okay, with the record-breaking $11 billion last year.
Thanks in large part to one movie.
Yeah.
Thank you, Star Wars.
Count them, $5 billion movies. Will this year's potential movie list, such as like Batman and Superman versus Batman versus
Batman v
Superman and Captain America, most likely go over $1 billion. With the potential movies like Finding Dory, the sequel to
Finding Dory will go over $1 billion.
Yes. Then you got X-Men, maybe.
No, I don't think so. It'll be a big hit.
800-900 million.
I think it has the potential to be the biggest X-Men movie.
Yes. Oh yeah, by far. Now the last one was like $800-900 million.
And let's be honest, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, will also crack the $1 billion mark.
Yeah, that's how that list.
Yes.
And then Alice in Wonderland, last one broke $1 billion.
Yes, it did.
So I mean,
Alice through the Looking Glass, yeah.
Yep. Those are all potential $1 billion movies.
Yeah.
But then we got other ones like, here we go, the new Star Trek, the new Bourne Identity, Doctor Strange, Fantastic Beasts, Zootopia.
Fantastic Beasts, that's also going to be $1 billion movie.
Kung Fu Panda 3, Deadpool won't be a $1 billion movie.
It'll be a big movie.
It'll be a lot bigger.
Movie. It'll be a lot bigger than I think they're anticipating because they're expecting big. I think it'll be a little bit.
Then you got Suicide Squad, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the new Huntsman movie. I mean, it just goes on. The new Ghostbusters.
Well, there's potential for a really, really gigantic year, and there's also potential for a really, really bad year. So it could go either way, but I'm more leaning towards. I think this is going to be the biggest year ever in terms of box office.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of potential, and then you got like
2015 was gonna fall short until that little movie came out in December, and that kind of changed his fortunes around. But we're getting 2016 off with, we have Kung Fu Panda 3 coming, we have Deadpool coming next month, we have Batman v Superman in March. We have, and I think another potentially $1 billion movie, The Jungle Book, in April. I mean, this is before we even get to the summer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this year could be really gigantic. Could be.
Yes. So like I said, it's it all depends on how good they do. But I mean,
if they're good movies.
Yeah. I mean, this has a list of potential. A lot of money at the box office this year.
I mean, if most of say if a good, even if half of these movies work in terms of they're both good and they make a lot of money, it's going to be a really special year. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and then we got Warcraft coming out and Assassin's Creed. But we want to talk about Warcraft for a second because we haven't seen anything on Assassin's Creed yet, so we don't know the scope of that movie.
Well, Assassin's Creed just wrapped principal photography, and we're not going to see anything on Assassin's Creed probably until maybe as late as Comic-Con, because the movie comes out in November, I believe. So I know we'll see something about it at Comic-Con, but I don't know if we'll see anything about it before. But I think they might be using Comic-Con to kind of launch the promotional campaign.
That would be definitely
that's just what I'm thinking.
Yeah, a lot of publicity
and
free.
Then again, do not be surprised if that first teaser trailer drops with Warcraft in June, because Warcraft comes out in June. So I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a teaser trailer for it. But I think they're going to do a full-on meaty presentation in Comic-Con. At least that's what I'm assuming they're going to do.
Yeah. So I mean, the potential for Warcraft. I mean, I'm still up in the air about this one. I'll wait to see the reviews are, but this definitely looks like a pretty damn big movie, and this is an important movie just for the fact, I mean, obviously, video game movies have not worked in the past.
No.
Not even close. But, I mean, this isn't Mario Brothers. I mean, nowadays, they actually have stories.
Duncan Jones, and my condolences go out to Mr. Jones, who lost his father, David Bowie, last week, which really sucks. I was a big David Bowie fan because, I'm of that age. But, and he has to do all the promotion in light of all this, which sucks. But with Warcraft, I think it's in the right hands because I loved his movie Moon that stars Sam Rockwell. I'm like, this guy has a really good eye, and he's a really good storyteller. And the key to solving any any big giant movie is that you have to have an interesting story.
Yes.
You know, if it's all spectacle, you know, it's not going to be lasting. You know what I mean? This, you know, it has to have. Ouch! True though, but it has to have some meat to it. And you know, I think, you know, a lot of people haven't been impressed with the trailers. Me, on the other hand, I've really dug them.
Yeah,
I've really dug the trailers so far, and I think, you know, it has a lot to overcome in terms of the stink of video game movies. But if it works, we're going to see more.
yes,
And if Assassin's Creed works, that's going to be the 1-2 punch that really jumpstarts,
yeah,
video game
Yeah,
movies.
because it's gonna be just like comic books. Comic book movies in the '90s kind of fell away, and then the break in the early 2000s. So I think this might be the restart of the comic book movie franchise.
There's been a comic book movie all but 2 years since 1978. All but 2 years, there's been at least one comic book movie.
Yeah,
since
but a lot
Superman
of them
movie.
don't know they're actually comic book movies.
Yeah, that's true. But I think what started this current wave of superhero was a lot of people saying, you know, the double impact of Iron Man and The Dark Knight 2008. But I think before that, it started with the original X-Men in 2000.
Yeah, oh yeah, by far.
And what actually opened the door was 1998's Blade.
Yeah.
Came out, was a big hit, surprised a lot of people, was hard R, did very well. Then next thing you know, X-Men comes out, makes over $150 million. We're like, wait a minute, there might be something here. Then what really took it over the top,
Spider-Man.
2002 Spider-Man, when Spider-Man became the first movie in history to open it over $100 million. This was in a summer with Star Wars Episode 2. Okay, say what you want about Episode 1. They were coming off, at the time, what, the second or third biggest movie in history at the time, which was The Phantom Menace. And everyone figured, Attack of the Clones is going to run the summer. Little movie called Spider-Man came out first weekend of May, hence why everyone's, okay, first weekend of May, that's the official start of summer. So, thank you, Marvel, Sony. But, with, video game movies, the hard part is, how do you make a video game movie cooler than the actual video game?
Yeah.
Because, you know, the stuff they do on video games now is just ridiculous.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
have like Mario Brothers, which just god awful. I had another story, but
Yeah.
well, they have stories to them. Like they have like scripts like movies now.
Look,
so I mean they're
I'm
big
gonna-
budgeted.
I'm going to be honest with you. Up until this point, the best video game movie I've ever seen, top to bottom, was Wreck-It Ralph. Okay? Top to bottom, it was Wreck-It Ralph. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got to give a shout out to Tron just for nostalgia's sake in 1982. But dude, Wreck-It Ralph was awesome, and it's a love letter to video games.
Yeah, that is
the old
true,
school ones. So so if Warcraft works, and then Assassin's Creed works as well, you're gonna see a lot more A-list type of talent going to video game movies.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I mean, this
dude, Michael Fassbender is starring in Assassin's Creed. 2-time Oscar nominee Michael Fassbender. Dude, Magneto himself. Come on.
Oh, I mean, like I said, this could be the insurgent. This could be the new comic book era.
Wait, and
video
get this,
games.
kids. Get this. He's one of the producers. One of the best actors in the industry is producing a video game movie. Dude, the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Well, this, like I said, if this does good, we can finally get Halo. I mean, because that's been back and forth for years.
Well,
Sony doesn't
originally
want
Neil Blomkamp was gonna make Halo, but the studio kind of, look, we don't know who this guy is. Then he went out and made District 9, and then he made Elysium, which essentially should have been District 10, and he made Chappie, which was awful.
Yeah, that reminded me of Johnny Five.
Yeah, and because Chappie did so terrible at the box office, and Ridley Scott basically, look, I'm Ridley fucking Scott. I'm just coming off of, The Martian, and I'm not going to call my movie Prometheus 2. I'm going to call it Alien Covenant. Boom. Neil Blomkamp's Alien 5 movie was pushed back indefinitely. Because, dude, you're just coming off of Elysium, which was District 9.1. And it wasn't that great. It was okay. It wasn't that great. And then Chappie, which was god-awful. So,
Yeah.
but Alien Covenant is coming in 2017, which should also be another big year because Star Wars Episode 8. That's all I need to say.
Yeah.
And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And a little movie called Justice League is coming out in 2017, which is weird to say is next year. Again, the fuck? Look at all these awesome movies we're getting. And yet, no, it never ceases to amaze me how much people still bitch. How much they still bitch.
We haven't even seen one damn thing from it. People are bitching about it. It's just like I think it's time for DC to their movie. I think Marvel's time is kind of passing. I think.
I have my issues with some of the Marvel movies.
Yes,
weak villains. They're a little too
campy,
Disneyized. But the ones that really knock it out of the park, Captain America: Winter Soldier, easily. My favorite Marvel movie up there with the Avengers. Oh my lord. I cannot wait to see Civil War.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man, again, not it didn't suck. It was really good. It just, it
didn't feel like a movie.
It was a kiddie movie. It was a kiddie movie. Which is fine. But, I'm not gonna sit here and bitch and moan because it should have been this, it should have been that. Dude. Once Marvel branded with Disney, those are the kind of movies we're going to get.
Yeah.
Live with them. And it's not that they're bad. I mean, the second Thor movie had its moments. But, again, it didn't suck. It just, the strongest parts of the movie weren't with the bad guy. And I'll be hard-pressed for anyone to say, who was the bad guy in that one again?
Yeah.
Loki? No, it wasn't Loki. But this year, Marvel could really, really do something because, with Captain America: Civil War, you don't really have to deal with a bad guy per se. Baron Zemo is the bad guy who won't be wearing the mask, but still, they got a great actor to play him. I forgot the kid that was got the Oscar nomination for Crash, and he was in Inglourious Bastards. He played the.
I'm not sure.
I forgot his name. Anywho, 2-time stroke victim. Give me a second. But I think with Doctor Strange, they could really turn the whole villain thing because Mads Mikkelsen is an incredible actor. I mean, look, if you know the guy from television's Hannibal, dude, the guy is incredible, and he was the bad guy in Casino Royale. Creepy looking guy, but an incredible actor. And, you have Chiwetel Ejiofor in the movie as well, who's playing, I forgot the character's name, but he's kind of close between good guy and bad guy. But you have an incredible cast with Tilda Swinton. You got, Benedict Cumberbatch, who looks awesome. I mean, those pictures, they look awesome. But Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is coming 2018. Gotta say, I could take it or leave it. I'm sure we'll see it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be enjoyable. But that's going to be the first movie post Avengers Infinity War. Because Avengers Infinity War Part 1 comes out in 2018, the first weekend. And Ant-Man and the Wasp also comes out that summer, later in June or July, I believe. And it'll be interesting to see how that works.
Yeah.
How that works. And also, another thing I'm looking forward to this year is, other than, of course, the big giant movies. Dude. Zootopia looks awesome. That's coming up. Was that March? Or is that February?
Is it that early? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon.
Oh yeah,
it's coming up. It's coming up really soon. And dude, the trailers for that movie really have sold me.
Yeah,
they've really sold me.
The DMV part.
Dude, the DMV was genius. I mean, dude, the sloths running the DMG, dude.
Yeah.
Disney, fuck you, take my money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, take his money.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
but you know, and you know, of course, Deadpool goes without saying.
Yeah.
You know, but I think 2016 could really be big.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I know a lot of people didn't like Snow White and the Huntsman. There were parts in the movie that were cool, just none of them involved Kristen Stewart. No disrespect, but
Why not?
they're bringing back the elements of the movie that worked. Charlize Theron
Chris Hemsworth.
and Thor. Chris Hemsworth. Dude, come on. In the new trailer, you see him throwing his axe. He's Thor. You know what I'm saying? They have him in all the glory Thor shots, even though he's the huntsman. But, dude, you have Charlize Theron. You have Emily Blunt. You have Jessica Chastain in the same movie. Dude, come on. I mean, as a man, I feel I have to see this movie.
Says a man. That's his movie. You know, Chris Hemsworth nailed them all too. You just
No, he's
Oh,
not
come
that
on.
guy. And plus, dude, his wife is smoking hot. I mean, dude, when I saw who he was married to, I'm like, shut up. He actually found somebody hotter than him. You know what I'm saying? Dude, God bless you, sir. God bless you. You know, she's the lady that's in the Fast and Furious movie. She's
Oh, fuck.
Dwayne Johnson's partner, Hobbs' partner in the last one. And dude, just well done, sir. And I mean, look, no offense, his brother's in the Miley Cyrus. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're into what you're into. You, sir, knocked it out of the park. I mean, you hit the genetic DNA gold mine. Okay, you chose well to procreate with this woman. She's absolutely beautiful. You're absolutely beautiful, and it's almost unfair to look at both of you. Anywho, I cannot wait to see The Huntsman Winter's War. Because, dude, all that hotness in one movie, including Chris Hemsworth. Which, look, as a man, I can honestly say, if there was any chance that I was ever going to go that way, it would give me pause. I wouldn't do it, but I would think about it. Because, I mean, dude, it's like, dude, now Thor.
You're man crushing hard over here, buddy.
But as I was saying, dude, I think Winter's War has the potential to be really good because they're bringing back the elements of the first movie that worked.
Yes.
And they're not bringing back the director either. So, dude, that's what you get for banging Kristen Stewart. Sorry. But look.
It's your punishment.
Well, dude, it was an ugly scandal. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, it was.
But, and you know, no offense to everybody involved, it was just an ugly scandal. Studios are, look, we want to wash our hands of the stink of all that, and we're going to bring back Chris Hemsworth and Charlize Theron, who, spoilers, died in the first one, but guess what? We're still bringing her back because she's Academy Award winner Charlize Theron, and guess what? 100 years from now, she'll still be with us, and she'll still be hot. Just saying.
Yeah. So.
But dude, every month this year has a big movie opening.
Yeah,
you know, this month, you know, you're coming off. This is Martin Luther King weekend. Right on, brother. Right on. All right, don't you do that. Don't you do the Black Power sign. Don't do that. Your whiteness overwhelms me. Didn't even do it right. Dude, it's not this.
Man, I feel your struggle, man. I feel your struggle.
Oh, shut up. Anywho, but dude, this weekend, you know, Ride Along 2 opened. You know, it didn't open as big as the first one, but it's still, you know, it's going to have like a $40 million 4-day weekend for the Martin Luther King holiday weekend frame. And dude, The Revenant, fresh off of his 12 Academy Awards, is just kicking tail at the box office. Wow. And I'm going to side tangent on the Academy Awards. Congratulations to George Miller and his crew for Mad Max and the Fury Road getting 10 Academy Award nominations. He's the odds-on favorite to win Best Director. Dude, again, the fuck. That is awesome.
That actually
is awesome.
That actually blew my mind because, I mean, it's an amazing movie, but
Yeah.
those movies usually don't get Oscar nods. So, yeah, hopefully he wins it because,
Dude,
Well
A
done.
70-year-old man made that movie.
Yeah,
That
I
is one of the greatest action. Dude, Michael Bay couldn't have done that 20 years ago. He couldn't do that now.
Oh,
You
hell
know
no,
what I'm
it's
saying?
Michael Bay.
No offense to Michael Bay. I'm just saying,
No,
George Miller
offense to
is.
Michael Bay. Fuck
Dude, it's like he topped himself with
Yes.
Mad Max. I mean, it's like, oh, he'll never do anything better than Road Warrior. Dude, he just basically went up and said, guess what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mad Max Fury Road, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when we saw that movie, yeah, it just blew. Because what was it, like 98% Rotten Tomato?
98% Rotten
Yeah,
Tomatoes.
it's just ridiculous.
Yes.
That movie was just like nonstop action, almost throughout
10
the whole
Academy
movie.
Award nominations.
Yeah, we all bravo on that one.
I would. The only reason I don't think it has a shot at Best Picture is because Charlize Theron missed out on the Best Actress nod, and I think
yeah.
which sucks because I was watching the broadcast Critics Awards last night, and Mad Max, cleaned up the action movie awards and action actor, action actress.
Yeah.
And George Miller did win Best Director overall, which was they're a good precursor to the Oscar, and you can kind of mark it right now. My Oscar predictions, they're very safe, but they're pretty much what everyone is saying. Best Picture will be Spotlight, with an outside chance of The Revenant, because no producers won Best Picture back-to-back years. And Inarritu won last year for Birdman, and he also did The Revenant. But I'm thinking Spotlight for Best Picture. George Miller, yes, Best Director. Dude, come on.
Yeah.
Leo will win finally.
Hopefully.
After 6 nominations, six. I think it's 6. After 6 nominations, he will finally win Best Actor for The Revenant. I think Brie Larson has it sewn up for Room. I think Sylvester Stallone is pretty much he's gonna win the Best Supporting Actor Oscar.
Yeah,
Bravo.
he was
Bravo.
very good in that one.
Bravo. And Best Supporting Actress, I'm thinking will be Alicia Vikander. I was thinking Rooney Mara, but going into the Oscar nominations, it didn't get a Best Director nomination, and which a lot of people thought it would for Todd Haynes, and a lot of people are afraid of its subject matter because it's about 2 gay women, which is completely BS. But these are the times. A lot of. There's a reason Donald Trump is doing as well as he's doing. A lot of fear out there, but and plus Alicia Vikander, she came off Ex Machina. She had Man from U.N.C.L.E. as well, and she just knocked it out of the park with the Danish Girl. And she kind of has an unfair advantage because the Danish Girl, her role is essentially a leading role, but kind of like what happened with Jennifer Connelly in A Beautiful Mind. It was a leading role, but she was put in supporting where she won. And I think that's going to be the same case with Alicia Vikander. She's going to be put in supporting, and she's going to win the Oscar there. I think the Screenplay Award is going to go to Big Short for adapted, and Adam. Dude, from now on, it's going to be funny. Adam McKay, who usually directs Will Ferrell movies, wrote and directed The Big Short. And imagine the next time you're seeing a Will Ferrell movie directed by Adam McKay, a broad comedy, it's going to say, from Academy Award winner, Adam McKay. Dude, how awesome is that? And I think Spotlight will wrap up Best Original Screenplay. And Amy's been making a real good push for Best Documentary Feature about, the Amy Winehouse documentary.
Yeah.
Expect Mad Max to pretty much sweep the technical awards.
Yeah.
Production design,
for
film
reasons.
editing, sound design, sound editing. Look, I don't think it should win Best Visual Effects, but it probably will. Okay. But again, the effects in the movie are pretty, invisible outside of the big sandstorm sequence, which is an obvious special effects, but looks really fantastic. But it's going to be a big night for Mad Max Fury Road. It'll probably win the most awards, but the big winner of the night will probably be Spotlight in terms of Best Picture, and original screenplay, and Leo winning for The Revenant.
Yeah, which is about time, because if you haven't seen that one, it's a very, very well done movie.
Oh, I was going to ask, what did you think?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. That bear scene was intense.
Dude, ILM, 100%, dude, ILM.
Yeah, that's... We had a
and people, because I've showed people that, you know, the saying, and they're like, how'd they get a real bear to do that?
That's what at my work, one of my bosses said that. He's like, was it a real bear with like a throw a dummy in there?
That
or
was
something
CG.
Like that? Yeah, this was like I had to text him like, what was it? And I told him, he's like, wow, it's amazing. But yeah,
it was.
We didn't know how it was done, because I mean, you can tell some parts where he was being dragged with a harness or whatnot. But I mean, that bear looked spot on. We thought it was like they just put like a dummy there and had the bear attack it or some crap.
And once again, we should say thank you to George Lucas for giving us ILM.
Yes,
they won the Critics Award last night I was talking about. They won the Genius Award, ILM, for all their body of work over the last 40 years. Which, dude,
yeah, obviously.
And when Disney acquired Lucasfilm, other than Star Wars, that was their big get.
Yeah,
ILM.
Yeah, for obvious reasons. Because, I mean, they got Pixar, now they have ILM.
Yes.
It's a monopoly in everything.
Yeah.
All they need is video. Now all they need is a video game. Because, I mean, they put out like $19 million for Nintendo, but I don't think they bid. But, I mean, if they had that, they'd have like every facet.
Oh, and another thing. Next summer, not this summer, but 2017.
Yeah.
Other than, we were talking about Marvel's big year with, Disney's big year with Guardians 2, Star Wars Episode 8, just to name a couple. The first collaboration with Sony, the Spider-Man movie's coming out next year as well.
Yes.
So, and we're gonna see it. We're gonna see a peek into what that's gonna be like when we see Civil War in May, because when they debut Spider-Man. And they're trying to play coy. He doesn't have a really big part, which is BS. It's not a huge part. It's a significant part. But trust me, you're going to get your money's worth. You're going to get your money's worth. But this year is going to be really, really big. Really big. Even if these movies aren't very good, they're going to make money.
Yeah.
And if they're really, really good, they're going to, because again, Force Awakens was riding a 90 to 95% going into that opening weekend, and don't even think about telling me that didn't help.
Yeah.
People, because again, people generally don't look at a lot of reviews, but they look at Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter.
Yeah,
what the critics rating and the audience rating is. Critic rating over 90%, they're like, oh, whoa, this isn't like the last ones. We have to see these.
Yeah, because this year I was kind of disappointed with the Marvel movies. They were good, but I was expecting more, especially with the last Avengers movie. The one thing I was looking for was the Spider-Man, the Star Wars movie, and they did not disappoint. This year I have more high hopes, especially with like Captain America, and then we got Doctor Strange, which is going to be very interesting.
Yeah,
because we have never seen a character like that on the thing before. So.
No, they're going full 100% magic, which is going to be badass. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, so, hopefully this is going to be a big year. It's going to start off, I think our movie is probably going to start off.
Well, dude, think about this. Before coming into this year, Fox had made, usually they average like an X-Men movie once every 2-3 years. They have 3 on schedule for this year. That's all because of how popular superhero movies have become. The extended universes, this, that, and the other. They have Deadpool, which is an X-Men movie. You have X-Men characters in it. Colossus looks awesome.
Yeah,
by the way.
Yeah, it's amazing they can get him that good in that movie. But the other movies they can do.
Well, Days of Future Past kind of did what J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movie did. It kind of used time travel to kind of reboot everything, so it's going in a fresh direction. And really, X-Men Apocalypse is kind of and they're calling it the first kind of true X-Men movie, whatever the hell that means. But whatever that case may be, we'll see. But X-Men Apocalypse, and of course they have Gambit scheduled for the end of the year. Starts filming in March. I think they're going to move it to next year.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're making a Gambit movie, dude, I mean,
I'm still not. I have to see that because I'm still not convinced with Channing Tatum. I mean, he's funny, but
Channing
he's
Tatum
goofy.
has come a long way, dude.
Oh, that he has. He has come a long way. But I mean,
He's come a long way. Granted, he's hilarious in the 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street movies. But, dude, the dramatic movie he did last year, was it 2014 with Steve Carell about the wrestler? I forgot the name of it.
yeah, I'm trying to remember the name.
He was really good in that. He was really good in that. So, I think Gambit has the potential to be really good. It has the potential to be really good. It also has the potential to be really, bad.
Yeah.
But,
just for the fact it took him this long to find a director and find this and that. So
well,
usually not a good sign.
Gambit is among the X-Men's most popular characters, and because of the recent boom in terms of superhero movies with extended universes and whatnot, Fox Fox is like basically going all in. It's like we're gonna have an X-Men universe, we're gonna have a couple X-Men TV shows, we're really gonna go all in, which is why Marvel proper or whatever, Marvel Disney is kind of pushing forward the Inhumans in their comic books, kind of lessening the X-Men a bit. I mean, some people see it as petty, which it can be, but at the end of the day, like Marvel Disney, like, look, we're not making money off these characters. We're not going to promote them for somebody else. But still, you got to think about the fans in that regard. Look, keep the comic books. Don't discontinue the comic books.
Because come on. If they like the movies, they're going to read the comic books, and if they like the comics, they're going to watch the movies. So, I mean, one hand feeds the other hand.
Yeah.
Everyone wins at the end. It's being petty. It's just straight to say it.
And, Marvel, they had the best-selling comic book title last year with Star Wars #1, which is the only title that sold over 1 million copies. So, again, thank you, George Lucas. But 2016 should be really, really major. It's going to be major in terms of box office, but I'm telling you right now, Deadpool's going to set the tone.
Yeah.
If Deadpool knocks it out of the park, every other comic book movie afterwards has to be good. Okay? They're like, look, if we're not as good as this Deadpool, let's rework some stuff now, blah, blah, blah. But, dude, if Deadpool knocks it out of the park, which I think it's going to be, dude,
I saw, it's funny because I saw a commercial for it the other day, and boy, it's a lot different from those Red Band trailers.
Yes, sir, it is.
But it's,
yes, sir,
like I said, they're taking a huge gamble, and I think it's going to pay off at the end because his marketing
and
is just genius.
Credit to Fox. They're like, look, this is also the studio that sold his mouth shut. Okay? Dude, they've done a complete 180. They're all in with Deadpool. They're letting Ryan Reynolds have the time of his life.
Yeah.
Dude, the marketing on this movie has got to go down as one of the greatest marketing campaigns in history.
It's just...
It's so
at this point, I mean, I don't even know. Fox are just like, he's allowed to do whatever he wants. I mean,
pretty much.
They're not going to stop him anyway.
Pretty much. Look, this is a movie that was made. This movie was made possible by the fans.
Yes, exactly.
They leaked that CG.
Yeah, they leaked.
Yeah, leaked. Like Ron Reynolds said, some douchebag leaked it. Yeah. rock on, man.
Yeah,
he said it. He said it in jest. Yeah. Put this on the internet. But
he goes, some douchebag leaked it on the internet.
And then it blew up, and Fox was like, oh, there's a market for this. Yes, there's a big market for this.
There's a big... Well, like I said,
the trailer dropped at Comic-Con, and the only thing that was more talked about was the Batman v Superman Suicide Squad double tap. But, dude, everybody was talking about Deadpool. Outside of the three biggest pieces of news out of Comic-Con last year, Deadpool, Batman v Superman Suicide Squad. Those are the big news, because the Deadpool trailer just, boom, knocked it out of the park.
Yes, it did.
Knocked it out of the park. And, dude, the marketing campaign is just...
genius. It really is. I mean, he's just, I mean, at this point, I'm just waiting to see what he does next, because it's just less than a month away. I think...
Next month, kids!
Yeah.
Next month!
Get your parents to let you go see that one.
Yes. Bobby, Cindy, I know at the end of 6th grade today, we're going to go out and go see Deadpool. Yay!
I love I see it on Facebook. He has Valentine's Day posters for Deadpool.
Yes, he does.
Freaking genius.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Yeah, trick your girlfriend to see that one. You know,
Yes, coming out on Valentine's Day. Girls, do your boyfriends a favor. Well, other than the obvious. Let them go see Deadpool. Okay? Baby, let's go see Deadpool. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah,
Rock on, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Rock
just
on.
genius. I mean, obviously, a guy takes his girlfriend to that, they'll probably get broken up the next day. But you know, good time for the guy.
Look, there's relationship stuff in it. There's a love story in it. There's action and dude, come on. It's like Titanic. It's like the perfect movie.
Let's see if we can sell that one to the girl.
And for pervs like him, there are sex scenes in it too. Because this guy lives for sex scenes. I mean, you should see this some bitch get excited for Games of Thrones. Sexual content, right on! It's like you hear a loud zip. He just sits there, yeah!
Oh, that comes out. That's
Yeah.
coming out soon too, man. That's what, April, March, April.
Think April.
Yeah, man, that last scene that must have been hard. What's that girl's name? Who did that walk of shame thing?
Oh!
That was awesome. But that
Bing, shang! Bing, shang!
that
bing,
had to be hard
shang.
for her to do. That scene must have been hard for her.
Yeah, she used a body double on a lot of it, but still, that no, just no. That's her, and I hate that. I hate Cersei, but even I felt bad for her.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
that's kind of messed up.
That either broke her. Oh, we got a light problem here. That either broke her or it's gonna make her pissed off. But I think that should about wrap it
We
up.
didn't pay the extra bill.
Apparently, yeah, okay. We are Pop Culture Kings. This is Tank.
Deuces.
I'm Ice. We'll see you guys next time.
And again, from my brethren in Africa, right on. I even threw the sign language in there. That paw shit from the Lion King.
This is the paw shit
Yeah,
from the Lion King.
rock on. Peace out, kids.
Okay, bye.